What's going on, guys? And today I have a real treat for you. Um, Found this Blockshed defense, and this is like ridiculous. It honestly needs to be patched. But I'm gonna show you. There's only two ways to do it. There's only two setups, and it's not even really a setup. It's just like I'll just show you, and I'll just show you the formation it's in. All right. So on offense, we're gonna come out in just a normal formation, like tray open, and we'll just call it like stick or something like that. And then on defense, we're going to come out and it's in 4-3 normal. The formation is 4-3 normal. And if you're not a 3-4, if you're not a 4-3 guy, I'm sorry, but I mean I'm a 3-4 guy and I learned to like this defense. So you could pick, it's any coverage. You could pick any coverage. It doesn't matter. Any play. You know, let's just say we're going to pick cover 3 sky. But before you pick the play, you want to hit R2 to flip the play. You see at the bottom left corner of your play art box, this says flip play. Hit right trigger, it flips the play, and then you select the play. And then what you want to do after that, it doesn't really matter what coverage you do. Like, you could do anything you want coverage wise. I like to baseline and shade underneath. That's just what I like to do. But really the only thing you need to do to get this pass rush to work is to tap L1 and to slant your D-line outside, which is up on the right stick. So if you crash from outside, it looks like this. And this is not like it's one of those things where it works better in game than it does in practice mode. So it might not do it one time or a few times, or I don't know. It's different on practice mode, but what it is like I don't know much about defensive line stunts or anything, but basically the 2D tackles are pushing outside while allowing the defensive ends to get one-on-ones with the outside tackles. And one of the things in this game, if you have one-on-ones, the pass rushers usually win those. So it's just a way to avoid double teams and things of that nature. So, and the reason I shade underneath is because it's the only zone in the game that will foolproof take away the hard flats. And what I mean by that is, like, if you shade up, sometimes it still doesn't stop deep crossing routes. So if you user like something like a deep crossing route, if you user that, I'm sorry, and then you know for sure that the underneath stuff is covered, then you got him boxed. So, and as fast as this stuff comes in, bro, let me just tell you. Let me call hike, and we're gonna watch this magic right here. See, he's getting a lot of time in the pocket right now, but we're gonna run it a few times. You know, he kind of got 5 seconds in the pocket that time, but we're gonna run it again. Dang it! Hold up. Don't pinch your line. Okay, I accidentally pinched my line. You just want to crash from outside. Alright. And then I'm just going to use her over here. And see, look, Blockshed comes in. Like, the amount of like the average online Madden player, they want about 3 seconds in the pocket to make their reads. So we're going to keep running this, and just so I can show you that it's not like fluky or anything. You see how, like, he's getting time in the pocket, but you see he's getting pushed and hurried and stuff. And see, like in a real game, if someone's actually controlling their quarterback, they can they'll start rolling out and doing stuff, and it'll just aggravate the pass rush and make it even more fluent. But we're gonna keep running it, and just to show you. See, pass rush is coming in nice. And if you were in 3-4 or something like that, Blockshed probably wouldn't come in this fast. But you know, I just want to show you that this Blockshed defense actually does work. See, there we got a nice shed by Julius Peppers. And the Panthers, as much as I talk up on the Panthers, their D-line is supposed to be good on paper, because like you got Dontari Poe, who they got from the Chiefs, or they got from the Falcons. They got Kawan Short, and they got all-time sack leader Julius Peppers. I think he's like second all-time in career sacks. And then you got Mario Addison over here, who isn't that bad either. Kind of underrated. It's not the best pass rush on the game, but like you got some pretty good pass rushers right here. You know, I mean, you see Julius Peppers is the one that's coming in most of the time. And all you got to do is, like, the thing with when you're running 4-3 is that your user has to be good. So like, for instance, like I know what this play is, so I can just go ahead and use her. But you see we got a sack from the D tackle right there. And I know I'm running this a lot, but I just want you guys to see how consistent this stuff is. And you see Julius Peppers is just coming in like within 3 seconds. And like it's not just because I'm in cover 3. I mean, I could switch to hold on, let me run this one more time. I'll switch to Tampa 2 this time. See, look at that shed that Julius Peppers got, dude. I mean, it's just unreal. And let me call a timeout so I can go to a different coverage. Let's see. Random formation. Stick. 4-3 normal. Let's see when I come out in Tampa 2. Now, always flip it. Flip it before you call the play. Now. And that way, all you got to do is, I mean, of course, I like the baseline, but you don't even have to baseline. Just crash up. Like, press L1 and right and up on the right stick. That's what gets this thing to work. And then obviously you deep blue your middle linebacker for a good measure. But you see, it works out of any coverage. It doesn't matter. And see, he's actually getting good protection right now. But we're gonna, like I said, it's not gonna happen every single time, but it's gonna happen a good 80% of the time. So let's go ahead and hike it again, and we'll show you what I'm talking about. See, that time Mario Addison came in. And the reason I'm running this so much, again, is because I want to show you guys how consistent this stuff is. And you see he's getting more time in the pocket. It seems like cover 3, he's still up, actually. God dang. One tip I will give you guys, though, is that cover 3 does do a lot better with block shedding than any other coverage does. I don't know why. It's just that way. But we're gonna run it one more time. I know you guys are sick of me running it, but we're gonna run it one more time. I'll show you how this defense is just eats, man. See, you getting sacks all day, and I don't have video proof of this, but I just played a 49ers versus Cowboys game, and I was using the 49ers, and I mean, people like to say the 49ers are a bad team. I think they're one of those teams that are better than their record shows, especially when you can play Jimmy G now. But I mean, I beat some dude with the Dallas Cowboys like 20-7, and I had like 5 sacks, like 5 or 7 sacks throughout the whole game, and that's pretty good. So I mean, just think about this defense. I mean, I just found out about it, so I mean, other YouTubers are probably going to be putting it out there too, depending on when this video goes up. I just want to make sure you guys know that this defense is out there, and that you can actually like thrive when running this defense. And even if your user's not the greatest, you could rely on the block shed because it's consistent. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you later. Peace.